I open the door. The Slaney song curls into my ear. A whisper of Raglan Road, the dawning of the day, the Fleadh is here. The sun yawns over Ferrybank. Portaloos line like beads on a Barron. Children busk bold reels, flat notes, fierce charm, parents nodding out of time, sharing a risso. Céilí bands tune up beside burger vans. The big gig rig hums low in D. Galway girls jigging their socks. A Begley from Kerry pockets some hash. There's faunias, face paint, fake tans, flat caps, flat whites, creamy pints, vegan bites, candy floss, a scoop of out the road with sun cream, portrait artists and special masses. And there's Billy O'Donnell, 97 years young, playing Carrickfergus like it's just been written. We're scattered, but gathered. From Brooklyn to Ballyhonus, Dubai to Dungarvan, a meitheal of music, a diaspora bound by bars and beats, trad meets TikTok. The gift, the graft, the kitsch, the cliché, a quick book and a knockoff jersey, a flicker of truth in a side street hearsay. There's the old August and Olga, and there's Ed Sheeran singing for the Birds with the band Bioga. At Kelly's in the corner, Al Wadi Falafel feeds the band. Sure they're some good, sure they're queer grand, all ages, all accents, all Irelands, hot dogs, guide dogs, lost children, alcoholics defying physics, underage drinkers outside the undertakers, overheard and half-heard chants, pub names turned scripture, Simons, buglers, Crown Quarter, the why and the sound, on spare August and Tolov, the playing is virtuous, takes us higher, takes us suus, and how are you hun? Are you having fun? We've got the sky and the ground, the chéile and the craic. What more could we want? What more could we want? We've got the song and the sound. We're on the pig's back. What more could we want? What more could we want? There's 4 green fields and green acres, bumper cars, bunting, Ferris wheels, jigs and reels from dusk to Donegal, spontaneous sessions spilling from snake and streets like greasy chips and whispers of secrets. There's rattling bogs, mummers, broken beat steps, whiskey debts, bloggers, boggers, bowsies, townies, culchies, influencers flogging anything for a light, jackeens muttering, it's gas down here, doggos fishing for selfies on the gram, and still the yarns travel. The songs get passed along, South Korean buskers, bouncers, hand-printed tea hustlers, food trucks, pastries and praw tea. And now for a word from our sponsors. There's credit unions, cultural crews, Palestinian flags and Gael Goree, bin divers for return cans, a landfill of plastic pint glasses, corner boys watch on. I met Cillian on the quay just off a TG Caher, bound for Canada the next day. Live performance as resistance, defiance in cadence. And what is a nation if not a song still being written? It's parental pressure, Bible classes, first responders, order a Malta, picking up the pieces, the hush descending, missed buses, train carriages, sardines, bypass trailbacks to Enniscorthy, slagging and banter, you taking the chin like thee. It's verses of lineage. I got this tune from a luthier in Clare, who got it from a cousin in Cavan, who heard it in a tent in Tullamore, from a woman whose name is long forgotten, but whose voice was bellows breathing a flame on a wintry night. It's rain checks and sound checks, bog, oak and bullshit, fathers, fades and fierce haircuts, the poets, the pikeman's ghost in Vinegar Hill, the colour, the culture, not always perfect, but perfectly us, as the sun sinks over Redmond Square and the streets turn sticky. We've got 99 problems, but a chalk ice ain't one. It's the what ifs and has-beens, as GAA jerseys blur into Euro pop scenes where teens trade tracksuits for tight jeans, plotting late night shenanigans in Barrack Street. I'm offered a free shot at Wexford, a marketing ploy, and after a year off the drink I still won't buy. And it's the laic, the heroes, the litter pickers, the high-vis halos, the Gardaí, the volunteers, the one who mop the points off the cobble, who hold the line, the street, the stance, the sway, so the rest of us can dance through the day, because next year the green, white and orange flame is Belfast bound to Byrne. We'll carry the fire, these Celtic symphonies from Wexford's winding lanes to the threshold of borders and bonfires, from Boulavogue to Balaclavas. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. We'll face our contradictions. There's a Rosa Tralee with her sash, there's matchmaking, melodies shared by Barron players with pen knives and jokes darker than stout. But there's the truth in the timing, rashers and sausages, double-decker, alligator, crocodile, Humpty Dumpty, boy the band of beer, the jigs, the reels, the hornpipes, slip jigs and slow airs, a language all of its own. And how are you, hun? Are you having fun? We've got the sky and the ground, the Caolán and the craic. What more could we want? What more could we want? We've got the song and the sound. We're on the pig's back. What more could we want? What more could we want? There's adjudicators and arseholes, Rena G. roadcasters, outpacing podcasters, and the Oop Duran's address still somehow hits the right note. Let's not forget, this island is an air of survival, of famine, of genocide, of the Choctaw nation who reached out with more than we could hold, of starvation and spirit, of 20,000 performers who came here this week to sing us into the future with a million ears listening. This is not just a festival, it's a tent town for a week with eternal echoes. So here's to the harp, to the bones, the box, the bouzouki, the banjo, the luthiers and the lost tunes, the old ones, the bold ones, the Paddy Berry, Clare Sands and the Pecker Dun's son, to the tunes that'll outlive us all, the neart, go curl the céile. So raise the roof, strike the chord, from the Slaney's bank to the Lagan's low tide. We'll carry the graw, we'll share our pride. Let the spirit of Wexford never fall silent. The céilís, the chaos, the choirs, tales old, tunes new. We danced, we played, we dared, we spoke, we kept the flame in every laugh, in every note. We stoked the ash, we raised the smoke. And how are you, hun? Are you having fun? We've got the sky and the ground, the Caolán and the craic. What more could we want? What more could we want? We've got the song and the sound. We're on the pig's back. What more could we want? What more could we want?